Good afternoon to you. Well, it's a little bit more unsettled today than what we had yesterday, but you could almost still call this the calm before the storm tomorrow. It's going to be very windy across western areas with gales and heavy rain. This afternoon is going to be one of sunshine and showers. That's a storm tomorrow, Storm Agnes, which is still out in the Atlantic, but the temperatures will be rising across the south as the wind and the cloud builds up ahead of Wednesday's storm. This is Storm Agnes, which is likely to bring some gales and heavy rain to more western parts of the country. Now, you can see on the pressure chart, it's going to be Ireland which bears the brunt of this storm, but some strong winds, heavy rain will spread up the Irish Sea as well. We're likely to see gusts 60 to 70 miles an hour in exposure across some exposed headlands, parts of West Wales into northwest England, southwest Scotland, and also parts of Northern Ireland too. And then later the strong winds transfer across Scotland to 20 degrees in the southeast, a little bit cooler, mid-teens further north and west. Weather fronts will continue to affect parts of the country as we head through Friday and the weekend, mainly in the north and the west, tending to stay dry and warmer across the south and the east.
It's getting a bit windy. Batten down your hatches. It will be quite windy as we go into tomorrow evening, most prominently. So if you've got the bins out, put something on top of them. Let's take a look. Here's all the details.
Hi, Sophie. Been a mixed picture today. We've seen a bit of rain, bit of sunshine as well. Look at these waves just running onto the coastline of Dumfries and Galloway. These little tiddlers compared with what's on the way. Of course, Storm Agnes is just around the corner. Storm Agnes, then, is developing rapidly at the moment underneath this powerful 160-mile-an-hour Atlantic jet stream. Now, the peak intensity of the storm is about 3 o'clock in the morning, well away from our shores. And good news, too, because it will have winds gusting to 100 miles an hour. Actually, in its final approaches to the UK, this area of low pressure is going to weaken a little bit, and so those peak winds will start to come down.
All the chicken, so yeah, perfect sharing dish.
All that tempting food. Well, the weather's not bad today either, I don't think. What do you reckon, Sarah?
I'm too hungry to do it now. That's what I think about that. Yeah, no, it was a pretty nice day today, wasn't it? We had some sunshine, can you believe it? And also temperatures up to 23 Celsius, about 4 or 5 degrees above average for the time of year. So it was very, very nice indeed. But of course, all eyes are on the northwest of the UK for tomorrow because it's going to be Storm Agnes.
Hello there. The day's heavy rain and showers will continue to ease away through this evening, and overnight it will turn a lot drier for many with lengthy clear skies, lighter winds, particularly across the northern half of the country. That'll make it turn quite chilly.
All eyes are on Storm Agnes, right?
Yes, that's right. It certainly is going to be developing pretty fast as we head through the next 24 hours. Let's take a quick look at what we're expecting. But first of all, it is our first named storm of the autumn-winter season for 2023-24. What can we expect? Well, very strong wind developing as we head through into tomorrow, for the latter part of tomorrow in particular, and also heavy rain in some places, and that's why there are a number of warnings in place. In fact, let's take a look at where those warnings are exactly. And the first is this rather extensive wind warning. We could see gusts up to 75 miles per hour on some western fringes, and even inland up to 60 miles per hour in places, which of course could cause some damage. And one of the reasons the Met Office have issued this warning is because it's going to coincide with the evening rush hour tomorrow. There are also some rain warnings in place, particularly across parts of Scotland, and in these areas we could see up to say 40 millimetres of rain falling in a relatively short space of time. So again, the combination of these two things together in the evening rush hour tomorrow could be fairly impactful. Well, the best thing is to keep an eye on the details as we head through the overnight period into tomorrow. Obviously, those warnings could be updated tomorrow morning.
All right, Alex, thanks very much.